Hello, in my new video. Today we're going to take a look at the Ursaluna, the shadow version actually, in today's video for the Auto League Premier Cup. We have a really weird team here as we are super weak to Warrain and Bummer Snow, so maybe don't try this at home, but we're going to be able to counter those poison type Pokemon or also this Trevenant here, as we're going to be able to go for our tackle and go for the Fire Punch, trying to get them all down here. But I'm also not alone today.
No.
No?
Hello.
Today we are actually in Warsaw, so this video is also a little bit later than you would maybe expected for a Community Day video, as we were participating here in the tournament. Today here is joining also Lily, which you most likely already know from my Twitch chats, because when I stream you're always there basically.
It's actually YouTube.
It's actually YouTube. We gotta keep that in, fine.
YouTube and Twitter.
YouTube
mainly.
and Twitter mainly, so we can take a look today at some nice battles here. Sadly, already out of the tournament, lost my first round for the tournament, went immediately into the losers bracket, and then I think swept 5 people in a row, but then lost in the final match of the day, ending up at the 9th place, which I'm actually pretty happy with, as like starting in the losers bracket basically was kind of awkward. You have to play so many more big games there, so still kind of happy with it. Hopefully I will be able to participate the World Championships in Japan, but we have to qualify for that still, so I'm going to participate in future tournaments as well. So now let's take a look at the actual gameplay here.
The battles, guys.
The battles going on here, as we're going to have a double ground team here. Again, didn't really think too much through it here. Didn't really think about the double ice weakness here, which of course a little bit tricky. But usually you don't really want to use this Pokemon anyway. We have the shadow version of the Ursaluna here, which is not ideal either. Like, this Pokemon itself is very squishy. At least you do some damage with Tackle.
And a Fire Punch.
And the Fire Punch, as a Fire Punch does a ton of damage as well, as we see here a Warring getting super powered, as we can swap out into a Ursaluna. But here again, you see the issue with it, double weak for it, as we will be able to go for the no shield. Some battles I actually didn't play, some battles are from Lily, so I have no idea what is happening here.
What are you talking about? If it's bad, you did it.
Of course, if it's bad, I did it. Of course, we will see here the...
No, that was... No, actually, I think I win this one.
You actually win this still?
I think I win and leave with 2 shields.
No.
Is that this one?
That's definitely not this one if you just shield. I don't know if it's my battles, if it's your battles, I have no idea, but the shield definitely was necessary, as you see the Warring coming back in.
Yeah.
One Rock Slide still will not be enough to knock them out, I would say. But the Earthquake at shield, that's very nice. Actually, I think this was my battle still.
This is you, definitely. I would not shield
my battles, I battled while I was walking through Poland, and I had literally no idea where I was walking, so... still was able to win actually more games than I lost. You see my elo as well. I kind of want to tank a little bit while I'm here and currently not able to battle, as I might want to make a series for like trying to get back to Legend from 2000 elo, just because currently I'm not able to battle and there's not a lot going on in Pokemon Go anyway. We have kind of horrible cups coming up, so it's not the most interesting thing.
Stop complaining.
I'm always complaining,
everything.
always those YouTubers complaining. It's kind of
such a YouTuber thing to do.
Such a YouTuber thing to do.
Heck?
We've seen Obstagoon against us. Obstagoon is something that we definitely want to counter out of here. We will be able to go for the high horsepower. We can see the animation. It looks pretty scuffed, to be fair, as we will see basically nothing out of the animation. Ursaluna is just a little bit too big. Also, remember to evolve your Ursaluna. Ursaluna is only available currently for the next few hours still. I think till like the morning of the next day. As you can still evolve it, by the way. But you will only be able to then evolve it at full moon. I don't know how Niantic going to handle this, most likely like once a month or something. You have to be lucky, or like you see it in game, or people on Twitter say it, or whatever. But it's currently a very unique mechanic to evolve this Pokemon. If you really want it, that's a different question. With the current fast move, Tackle is like, yeah, it's just like sadly not good. Everybody complaining that they should get Shadow Claw, and it definitely should get Shadow Claw. Sadly, this is going to be an interesting battle one here. That's still one of my battles. I think the later ones are your battles.
Possibly.
We see the Giratina coming in. That's definitely my one.
Yeah, because you went into the wrong league.
Because I went into the wrong league. This might have happened here. As we will see the Drankler coming through. It never happened to me before, definitely. But we actually go for our charge move, catch the opponent's charge move. What a nice play here by me.
Oh, such a catch. Wow.
Such a catch. When my opponent's gets another Drankler, and this is basically completely irrelevant, as this will not knock out the opponent here. We will see the Rock Slide coming through. just not barely locking him out, and they're going to go into the obstacle, and they win with like 5
The
HP.
shame of that one.
Next
honestly.
one, please.
Is this me? I don't know if it's me. We have got a Dragonite into an Abomasnow and a swap out. This was not my battle. I have no idea what you would do with a Punchy Boy. But I would advise you turn your gotcha off when you're recording battles in future.
No.
No, why?
It's still community day.
It's beautiful.
It's amazing.
He's going to high horsepower. And then you're not going to farm that down, like, ever. So we're going to be back in with the Dragon Boy to the big snowman. Shield. Oh, you're going to try superpower, aren't you? Oh, and then you're going to try swap out, aren't you?
Maybe.
I'm so good at guessing everything. Let's see. Look, I called it. Why? What? Steelix. Okay. So we have to earthquake this because he doesn't like the ground.
This is actually the elevator battle, by the way.
The which one?
The elevator battle where I lost
Oh,
connection.
yes. This
As
is when
you
we
can
were
see
in the
here.
lift. Yes.
They're also in the lift back home. In a lift, you actually don't have internet connection, it seems like it. So my shield didn't go through, but this one at least go through. I guess they're running Psychic Fangs and Crunch.
I don't remember if you won this. I was trying to get the key for our room
Else
the whole time.
we will be able to go ahead and go for the farm down here, really. But this Crunch will
This boy. This guy.
knock it out.
Your battery, not
15% remaining. Easy.
Oh no. This is when it starts going, is this me?
That's
This
you.
is me. No. We have a scissor. I was like, oh no, what the hell do I do? I think I'm trying to superpower and then dip into the boy that's supposed to be getting showcased and not the Stunfisk, but I don't remember if I actually do that. I do. I'm so proud of myself. I think I high horsepower this thingy. I shielded, and I think I high horsepower. I'm not sure. I remember asking because I wasn't sure what to do. And then this does this because he shields, and then we let this go because I'm like, And then I think I come into Dragonite and farm it down, or try to.
You try to.
I try to. I think I shield. Maybe I throw something into it. I'm not entirely sure. I do. Wow.
Wow.
I think they probably were just at a move there. So if I didn't decide in a second, it would have been bad. I think I either superpower or swap out. No, I just swap out. Look at me actually not getting farmed down. So proud of myself.
So proud.
I'm so proud of myself. I get to an earthquake, and then this little snippy bugs days are gone. Goodbye, sir. Gone. Oh, this is when you were trying to teach me how to overfarm. It was 1 over, wasn't it? 1 over the 2.
Maybe, I think it was.
And you were like,
Yeah.
okay, we rockside the Dragonite.
You thought you would have got to the next rock side there as well, but you didn't actually. So
Okay, can you stop telling lies about me, please?
when you lost by 1 HP, you go, wow, what a battle.
I did not lose. You can commentate this one, I'm sure.
Okay, next one. We're going to have a Nidoqueen. That's not my battle either, so let's see what we can do here. We will see the swap out perfectly for the Abomasnow into the Ursaluna. What a nice matchup here. Exactly what you're supposed to do, not. But we see the Fire Punch going through. Do they know the moveset? Do they know that they run Fire Punch? They do not. And so Abomasnow just goes completely away there.
Goodbye snowman.
We will see the Nidoqueen guy back in as we can now go ahead and go into the Stunfisk. Yes. Stunfisk will be able to easily survive on Earth Power here. Unboosted, especially as a non-shadow, does basically no damage. So we're going to no-shield here as they're going to try to bait us. But we know what they're going to do here. We're going to see the Earth Power coming through now. And we, of course, perfectly shield everything up here. Yeah. As we see the next one, Earthquake, coming through, knocking them out. We see a Warren coming in, which is a little bit awkward here. Well, phone temperature is a little bit too high, which happens to my phone like literally every 5 seconds. But it should be fine here as we will see the no-shield coming up. Interesting no-shield, going to be the Icicle Spear. Maybe having to catch 1 Earthquake on the Dragonite. Let's see, we will see that you will be able to reach this still. I think you will survive 1 Icicle Spear here.
This is what I do.
As you can get to the rock side, they're going to let this move go through for whatever reason. I mean, you would have, I think you would have got to the superpower anyway, so I think that was the worst play from the opponent, but I think it's fine. We see the next opponent coming in here now, going to be Dragon Knight against Ursaluna.
Ah, yes, I remember this one. They had the move that we didn't think they had. Well, you probably knew, but I was like, wait,
yeah,
what?
they're running something else than we are running. They are running also phone temperatures, of course, super high. They're running the air lace, which is something that I wouldn't really recommend you or expect from this Pokemon, but what a perfect swap again into a Gyarados with your Ursaluna.
Okay, can you stop? I swapped, and they swapped at the same time.
No, I'm just trolling you. Going for the Fire Punch here, as both moves are completely horrible. At least Tackle does some damage and puts them close to the half-half. As we see still 2 shields on your side, that's pretty nice. You're gonna go into the stun first. One wise decision here, as you can shield up the Awkward Tail. Definitely didn't say she should go into the stun first.
You never told me anything.
Never told anything. We will be able to go for the Rock Slide here. This will do some nice damage as you swap out, which is...
okay, there was confusion
there
about
was
that.
a little confusion about that. We will see the Ursaluna coming back in, as the Dragon Claw should knock them out already after some Dragon Breath at least. As we see the Trevenant, that's going to be an interesting one. Trevenant is, of course, usually a good matchup for the... like for themselves there against the Galarian Stunfisk. It's not really the best one for the Galarian Stunfisk. You're only going to be able to go for the Rock Slide, and Rock Slide will do basically not as much. In the Great League, actually, you will be able to win as a Galarian Stunfisk the one-shot scenario against a Trevenant if you have a good IV version. Sadly, I don't have a good IV Stunfisk there, but here it's going to be a tough one as they're gonna get to another move here, and this will not be looking too great as the Seed Bomb going to knock you out.
Never
going to the
happened.
final battle
Was
here.
this me again?
It must be you.
Is
Yeah.
I don't remember after that one.
It's actually going to be a slow battle as well. I think it's not even sped up. Let's see.
Oh, good
Oh no,
job.
it's actually
10
sped
out of
up.
10.
It's sped up. You just made the
Okay.
recording way earlier than usual.
What did I do here? Why does it look so funny sped up? Sorry.
It looks definitely funny sped
Okay.
up.
Earthquake.
Like honestly, look at the Ursaluna just bouncing in front with a sped up. It looks like hilarious. Tackle is a one turn fast move there. It's just the best one there.
It's very nice.
It's just the best one.
Would
We will see
highly
the
recommend.
Seed Bomb coming through, going to knock you out. We at least got a shield advantage, which is nice. You
Yeah.
can get some energy advantage here as well. And for whatever
so
reason,
good
the
at this
opponent
game.
didn't throw any move there. As the Stunfisk comes back in, one superpower will nearly knock them out, as we see the own
Beautiful.
Stunfisk coming back in there against a
Oh,
Mandibuzz.
Spandibus is here.
For whatever reason, Mandibuzz is in that game now. Like, I don't know why you would swap in the Mandibuzz against the Stunfisk, but okay.
I don't know. It was fun to throw rocks at it. Maybe that's why they did it.
Most likely.
Most likely. I can't remember what they had in the back.
They already had the Stunfisk. Stunfisk was a lost
Oh,
one.
we already know that.
Yeah, but they could have went for like Earthquake or tried to bait Earthquake and try to get some energy advantage or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, no, they're gonna go straight into the Mandibuzz, not even trying to catch the Earthquake there, which was maybe not ideal. But you will be able to just go ahead and go for some Rock Slides here, as we see the Stunfisk coming back in at this point of time. You should be able to win this game just farming it down with the Dragon Knight.
It's the one with the 2 shields.
This is going to be the one with the 2 shield flex now as well, which is going to be amazing to end up this video. Thanks all for joining. Thanks also for
Thank
Lee
you,
for joining.
friends.
Going to be back actually on Tuesday for more content, but more content is still planned. So see you then. Bye.
Bye-bye.